In this video we're going to look at how to solve a system of simultaneous equations using the TI84. We focus on two equations and two unknowns, and here are three examples that we'll solve in this video. Focus on the first one. We have to understand the variables are we have a value of A and a value of B such that I need 5 of the A's and 3 of the B's. Subtract 3 of the B's to make 7. I need 1 of the A's and 1 of the B's. The total is -5. The question is, what is the value of the A and of the B? So let's make a table of the values of A, the number of A's in the first equation, number of B's, and then the total. In the first equation there are 5 A's, -3 B's, and a total is 7. In the second equation we've got 1 A and 1 B and the total is -5. And the calculator doesn't refer to any values as A and B, it simply refers to them as x1 and x2. So in fact we don't even need to discuss the names of the unknowns. We simply need to identify that in the first equation there were 5 of the first unknown, -3 of the second, the total was 7. So let's put that into the calculator. First we need to find out where the app is. So we need to go to apps, and you might have a long list like here. To get there quickly we can press the alpha P and then we find polysimult 2. We open the app, press any key to continue. We're looking for, we have polysimult to find our simultaneous equations. Looking for number 2. We have 2 equations and 2 unknowns, so we want to press the next key, and so to do that I press the key which is closest, which is the key graph. And here I'm going to type in the 2 rows that we have: 5, 9, 3, 7, 1, 1, -5. Okay, now we press solve. Check to see we got it right and then press solve. And we find out the value of A and the value of B. The value of A is -1, the value of B is -4. Let's check that out with the equations. 5 of those, -3 of those, that's -5 plus 12, which is 7. Check. Second equation, -1 plus -4 is -5. Check. Now we're ready to go into the second problem. In example 2 we notice that in the first equation we talk about x then y, in the second equation we talk about y then x. It's important to talk about them in the same order, so I'm simply going to rewrite them and put the x's first, the y's second, since we can now write in a table with column headings of x, y, and total. Now we're ready to transfer this table to the calculator. So I'll go to and I'll clear that calculation we just did and type in our new coefficients 4, 2, and 14. 1, 3, and -4. -4. Check to make sure the entries are correct. Press solve. We find out that our first variable is 5 and our first unknown is 5 and our second unknown is -3. In other words, x is 5 and y is -3. Let's check that out with the formulas we were given. 4 of those, 2 of those is correct. Now let's try 1 of those and 3 of those, which is correct. Ready to go into the third example. Let's box our solutions. In the third example we see 2 equations about y and x, where y is the subject of the equation. We can understand these equations as 2 lines that intersect, 2 straight lines that intersect. But again we need to write the variables on the left hand side and the answer on the right hand side in order to be able to put it in a column where we can head it with first y, then x, then total. So written in this way we have 1, -1, 8 is the coefficients of the first equation, 1, 2, 20 is the coefficients of the second equation. I'm going to go ahead and type that into the matrix on the calculator. And so in this case our first unknown was y and our second unknown is x. And so the point of intersection we find is 4, 12. You can check that out with the equations. The first equation it says y is x plus 8, which is 12 equals 4 plus 8. And the second one, 12 equals 20 minus 2 times 4, which is correct.